Hi there, welcome to Sunday Sing Along. My name is Tim.
Hi, I'm Eileen. Nice to see you all. Welcome back.
So, Eileen, cheers to you. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, Tim.
So, Eileen, we're both drinking wine, and it's Italian week. Are you drinking Italian wine?
This happens to be California wine, but it's an Italian blend. It's Cabernet Sauvignon.
Ooh.
It's delish.
Fantastic. So we are doing Tutto Italiano today. Really excited. Eileen, you're kicking us off, right?
I am.
Fantastic.
So last week we did Tutto Irish, and St. Patrick's Day was Wednesday, and St. Joseph's Day was Friday. So we're switching from Irish last week to Italian this week. I'm going to start off with two Italian folk songs. The first one should be familiar. It's Santa Lucia, and it just talks about the beauty of Santa Lucia, which is from the region around Napoli, in Italy. So this is Santa Lucia, an Italian folk song. Now neath the silver moon, ocean is glowing, o'er the calm billow, soft winds are blowing, here balmy breezes blow, your joys invite us, and as we gently row, all things delight us. Hark how the sailors cry, joyously echoes nigh. Santa Lucia, Santa Lucia, home of fair poesy, realm of pure harmony. Santa Lucia, Santa Lucia. Sul mare Lucia, l'astro d'argento, placida e longa, prospero il vento. Sul mare Lucia, l'astro d'argento, placida e longa, prospero il vento. Venite la gile, barchetta mia, Santa Lucia, Santa Lucia, venite la gile, barchetta mia, Santa Lucia, Santa Lucia. Santa Lucia. Thanks, Tim.
Yeah.
I think that was probably a familiar tune. This one is not going to be, but it's called Ma Bella Bimba, and it's about a beautiful ballerina. That's the words that are repeated through the entire thing. So off we go. Ma come vale bella bimba, bella bimba, bella bimba, ma come vale bella bimba, bella bimba, vale bene, ma come vale bella bimba, bella bimba, bella bimba, ma come vale bella della bimba valide. Guarda che passa la nina nera, agile stella s'annunzia. Guarda che passa la nina nera, agile stella s'annunzia. Mai come mani bella bimba, bella bimba, bella bimba, ma come mani bella bimba, bella bimba, valide, ma come mani bella bimba, bella bimba, bella bimba, ma come mani bella bimba, bella bimba.
Yay!
Thanks, Tim.
What were you saying?
I was saying, my beautiful ballerina, so beautiful, down through the village, she passes by you, gracefully dancing, spinning around. And that's basically the whole thing. And there's probably a really good reason it's in 3/4 time, because it's a dance song.
You
got it.
Waltz, right? Doesn't it sound like a waltz?
It is a waltz.
1,
yeah.
2, 3, 1.
Yes, very good. Listen to you go. So
Oh my
you had good music teachers.
I had fantastic music teachers.
I know
Do
you
you
did.
remember in elementary school, I had her name at the time was Mrs. O'Sullivan, but I think she goes now as Mrs. Riley.
Yeah, that was her married name. Yeah, I did know her.
Fantastic lady.
Yeah.
And I saw her a couple of years ago. She's fabulous. I love music. She helped me love music. So cheers to music teachers.
Well, thank you for that. And I cheers to all my colleagues and former colleagues.
If you're here today, thanks so much for joining us. So yeah, it's Italian. I am Eileen. You and I just went through all the songs I'm doing, and I was like, "Is Barbra Streisand Italian? Is Billy Joel Italian? Is Michael Bublé Italian? Is Doris Day Italian? I don't know, but I know that they do sing Italian songs.
That's all that matters,
right? So today, and I'm Italian. I am 50% Italian. What my dad likes to say, the good part. So I'm going to do one of the songs that Michael Bublé has brought and made famous, among other artists, but Michael Bublé, so this is his style, and it's called Save the Last Dance for Me. You can dance every time with the guy who gave you the eye, let him hold you tight. You can smile, every smile from the man who held your hand neath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, you don't give your heart to anyone. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I never, never, never let you go. Oh, I love you oh so much. You can dance and go carry on till the night is gone and the time to go. If he asks If you're alone, he can take you home. You must tell him no. So don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. You can dance every time with the guy who gave you the eye. Let him hold you tight. You can smile every smile from a man who's held your hand neath the pale moonlight. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? I can't you feel it when we touch? I will never ever let you go. Oh, I love you oh so much. You can dance, go, carry on till the night is gone and it's time to go. If he asks if you're all alone, can he take you home? You must, hey, tell him no. 'Cause don't forget who's taking you home and in his arms you're gonna be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Hey, 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 hey. So darling, save the last dance for me. Thank you.
Bravo. So
Thank
I have
you.
I have a little Michael Bublé reflection here.
Please.
I went to hear him in concert at Madison Square Garden, a number of years ago, and I really liked his his style and his voice, but I really was put off by his attitude
Ooh, okay.
and
As a performer or like the way he talked to the audience?
the way he talked.
Oh.
And I can't even tell you specifically, except that he was, a little arrogant, whatever. But he is a completely different person now.
Really?
Yeah, because he has gone through with one of his children a cancer diagnosis.
Oh, wow.
And it changed everything about his persona.
I can imagine.
I never didn't like his music because I did, but now I kind of like the whole picture instead.
Good. Well, you know what? Sometimes some people need to have some life-altering situations come about in order to have a self-reflection of how you others.
I guess, yeah.
Or the way that you talk about yourself, or the I don't know. I totally understand what you're saying, and the fact that he had that happen, and hopefully his child is.
I think the
okay.
child is fine now. Yeah.
Good. I mean, it sort of makes what's important most important. Keep that in mind.
That's right. Yep.
So Eileen, the thing with Italian music, would we say that Italian music is all about love?
I would say that 95% of it is about love. Yes.
So last week, if you were on the program last week, you saw us doing all Irish music. And last week, I felt like all Irish music was about death.
Well, a lot of it was love leading into death.
Oh.
Or love leading into loss.
Ah, okay.
So your assessment was accurate.
Ding, 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 ding. No whammies. Yeah. So a lot of the songs that I associate with, when you think of Italian music, I think of like the Rat Pack. I think of like James Dean. I think of Frank Sinatra. Music like that, where they're talking about women, or they're talking about the love that they have, or the love they lost, the love they want. But another one of the performers from that time frame was Doris Day, and she had the song called "Que Sera Sera." So Eileen and I actually Googled earlier on in the show, before the show started, whether or not Doris Day was actually Italian. She's not Italian, But que sera is a mixture of words that are French, Spanish, and Italian. So that's how we're gonna make it be okay that we're doing que sera this week during Italian week. So here we go. So it's que sera, and it's from the movie The Man Who Knew Too Much. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. When I was just a child in school, I asked my teacher, what should I be? Should I paint pictures? Should I sing songs? This is what she told to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. When I grew up and fell in love, I asked my lover what lies ahead. Wow. Will we have rainbows day after day? Here's what my lover said. Que sa. I mean, we've done this. I've done this verse a couple of times. So if you don't know the words by now and you're not singing along, get it together. So here we go. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. Now I have children of my own. They ask their father, what will they be? Will I be handsome? Meh. Will I be rich? I worked in nonprofit. I tell them tenderly, que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. Que sera, sera.
Bravo, Tim.
Yay! Yay. Que sera.
Good job.
Thank you. Throwing it over to you, Eileen.
Okay, so here we go with a bit of opera from the opera Orfeo. And it's an interesting piece. It's called Che farò senza Euridice. And it's a song about loss, of course, loss of a love. And Orfeo is losing Euridice to death. And then it gets very complicated because she goes to the underworld and then she can be retrieved by Orfeo, blah, 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 blah. But it ends it up that, she's gone. Anyway, the interesting part is that Orfeo, when it first premiered in the 1800s, was played by a countertenor, which is the equivalent of a woman singing mezzo soprano. But that was a guy, a countertenor, right?
No, I mean, that's high.
That's high, yeah. But after that, after the premiere, the part was sung by women, mezzo sopranos and altos, contraltos, dressed in male clothing, playing the part of Orfeo, because I guess there are just not that many countertenors around.
I mean, I can't do that. That's like singing up in the
It is.
right.
I actually know a young man very personally who I worked with at camp for years, and he has studied with my good friend who's a voice teacher, and he is a true countertenor. And it was amazing because when all the other boys' voices were changing, 13, 14, he got low notes, but he never lost the top, and it's stunning, stunning, stunning. So, but it's a rare breed. So you could see why they had women playing this part of Orfeo. Anyway, this is Che farò senza Euridice. Ahimè, dove trascorsi, ove mi spensei un delirio d'amor. Sposa, Euridice, canzone, più non vive, la chiamo invan. Misero me, la perdo, e di nuovo e per sempre, o legge, o morte, o ricordo crudel. Non ho soccorso, non m'avanza consiglio, io veggio solo, ferma vista, il luttuoso aspetto, illorido mio stato. Soziati, sorte mea, son disperato. Disperato meaning despairing. E farò senza Euridice, dopo andrò senza il mio ben. Che farò, dove andrò, che farò senza il mio ben. Dove andrò senza il mio ben. E Euridice, oh Dio, rispondi, io son pure il tuo fedele, io son pure il tuo fedele, il tuo fedele. Che farò senza Euridice, dove andrò senza il mio ben. Che farò, dove andrò, che farò senza il mio ben. Dove andrò senza il mio ben. E Euridice, non avanza più soccorso, più speranza nel tramonto dal cielo. Che farò senza Euridice, dove andrò senza il mio ben. Che farò, dove andrò, che farò senza il mio ben. Dove andrò, che farò, dove andrò senza il mio ben. Senza il mio ben. Thanks.
Wow.
That was a workout.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And I do have one other one, which is going from the sublime to the ridiculous. And it's called On Top of Spaghetti. On top of spaghetti, all covered with cheese, I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. It rolled off the table and onto the floor, and then my poor meatball rolled out of the door. It rolled in the garden and under a bush, and then my poor meatball was nothing but mush. The mush was as tasty could be, and early next summer it grew into a tree. The tree was all covered with beautiful moss. It grew lovely meatballs and tomato sauce. So if you eat spaghetti all covered with cheese, hold on to your meatball and don't ever sneeze. Achoo!
Amazing.
Could there have been any more contrast between the operatic aria and that one? No.
It was great. I love the contrast. I love your contrasting choices.
Thank you so much.
Well, cheers to you. Happy Sunday.
Yum, yum.
Cheers. Absolutely. While you were playing, I went into the kitchen and I got a refill. And then I was like, why should I get up again? I'm just going to bring the bottle.
That was very wise.
I mean, right?
Yeah.
All right. So my next set is going to be sung by an Italian character. So it's not really specifically Italian music. But it's sung by Tony from West Side Story. Tony is the Italian who falls in love with Maria. You know, she's Latino, and I went to this dance and I saw her across the room, and right before that, this is my terrible Italian, New York Italian. But before that, I sang the song about something's coming, so I was basically singing about foreshadowing. Could be, who knows? There's something to any day. I will know right away, soon as it shows. And make them cannonball down to the sky, gleaming inside, bright as a rose. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block on a beach, under a tree. I got a feeling there's a miracle, dude, gonna come true, coming to me. Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming, something good. If I can wait, something's coming. I don't know what is, but is gonna be great. Foreshadowing. With a click, with a shuck, photo jingle, door I'll knock. Open the latch. Something's coming, don't know when, but it soon catch the moon. One-handed. Catch around. What page is this? Missing a page. Around the corner, or whistling down the river. Come on, deliver to me. Will it be? Yes, it will. Maybe just by holding still, it'll be there. Turn the page. I hate paper. Come on, something. Come on in. Don't be shy. Meet a guy. Pull up a chair. The air is humming, and something great is coming. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block on a beach. Maybe tonight. Maybe tonight. Maybe tonight.
Bravo.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
While I was playing, I saw gentle Chris sitting down and getting ready to pluck out some notes.
Gentle
Chris.
Gentle Chris. Yeah.
Gentle.
Well, he's not always available when we're recording, but he does happen to be right now, and so I have him
Here.
roped in to play one of the songs for me.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So my second song is
your
also.
song was great, by the way.
Thank you. My second song is also from West Side Story, and it's from. I just said that it's from West Side Story. It's the song Somewhere. Hence the reason why I said some. So it's the song Somewhere. I'll have a story about this song in a moment, which I'll share with you. But we'll do this first. There's a place for us somewhere, a place for us. Peace and quiet and open air. Wait for us somewhere. There's a time for us someday, a time for us. Time together with time to spare. Time to learn, time to care. Someday, somewhere, and we'll find a new way of living. We'll find a way of forgiving somewhere. There's a place for us, a time and place for us. Hold my hand and we're halfway there. Hold my hand and I'll take you there. Somehow, someday, somewhere. There's a place for us somewhere, a place for us. Peace and quiet and open air. Wait for us somewhere. There's a time for us someday, a time for us. time together with time to spare, time to learn, time to care. Someday, somewhere, and we'll find a new way of living. We'll find a way of forgiving somewhere. There's a place for us, a time and place for us. Hold my hand, and we're halfway there. Hold my hand, and I'll take you there. Somehow, someday, somewhere.
So beautiful.
Thank you.
So beautiful.
There's something to be said about playing songs that you know
Yeah.
and that you connect well with. You know, so Eileen, this is now our 42nd episode of Sunday Sing Along. I think, right? Is it? Yeah. It's the 42nd. So we've done so many songs. So there's a lot of prep that goes into it because we do tons of rounds of music. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff that we play on this program that is like literally the first time we've played through it, the first time we've sung through it, you know, and we're going with it. So, but there is something to be said. I know this music really well. So there's something to be said about playing the piano, singing, you know, and connecting to the music because you know it so well. So this is a week for me of stuff that I know. So I'm actually really excited.
Doing a great job.
Thank you. You too. Cheers.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers, lady friend. I must pull that. The song. What I was going to say was that I saw a production of West Side Story. It was done on Long Island, and the song was performed by a beautiful jazz performer who's now an amazing jazz performer. Her name is Jane Monheit.
I know who it is.
Okay, so Jane Monheit. Jane Monheit was the featured singer of this song. And we were doing, so it was CM Performing Arts Center, and we were performing at the time at St. John's, which was St. John's at the time. St. John's now, it was LaSalle Military Academy, and they had a theater, beautiful theater.
Yep.
So we were doing West Side Story there, and Jane was the somewhere soloist. And the director, Noel, beautiful, beautiful man, knew how to make things look stunning. However, he was not good with the off switch and the off switch of the fog machine. So during this song, which is supposed to be, you know, beautiful moment, Tony Maria, they're doing the Somewhere Ballet while she's singing this off on the corner, singing it beautifully. And I will tell you, it's probably one of the most amazing moments that I've had watching because the fire alarm went off in the middle of Somewhere Ballet. Jane is standing up there singing her heart out. It's like it didn't even happen. No one got up from their seats. The alarm was going off. The orchestra was looking like the conductor was looking at Jane, and Jane was just a train going through the tunnel, getting to the end. And it was probably one of the most breathtaking things I've ever seen before. And actually, I did an interview with her for CM Performing Arts Center on this program they used to do called CM Spotlight, and she talked about this moment, about how the fact that she basically, it was like a train wreck. I mean, she was I use a reference of her as a train, but it was literally a train wreck. I mean, everything that possibly could go wrong for a performer went wrong, and she literally went through it, and she got a standing O at the end of the song because the alarm finally shut off. And she said that really trained her to just literally keep going. regardless of what's happening around the audience, regardless of what's, people falling asleep, cell phones, taking pictures, not a Patty moment. Who are you to take this picture of me? She literally just kept going. And I think that's the thing that we have to think about as performers, is that we just have to keep going.
So you know that she released an album this past week.
I know. I heard about it.
And I went on her website and looked at her merchandise, and I bought a sweatshirt and a mug about the ballad.
Amazing.
A ballad with her picture on it. Not her actual picture, but
like a caricature. You know what I think? I just came up with an idea for us to do in April. Let's do a Jane Monheit show. And
there's so much to choose from.
Right? That's why I was like, let's just do. So we're going to do all music that's Jane Monheit that she's done, and maybe I can be like, hey, Jane, I know you just released an album. Do you want to come and say hi, or do you want to perform a song and then send me the tape so you don't have to be on our schedule? I bet she probably would if I asked her. So exciting.
Mention my name because we're good buddies.
I will. I totally will.
From the time she was 10 years old in All District Chorus to the time at USDAN when she sang with my little baby chorus, the 4 and 5 and 6-year-olds, because her son was in it. And we all cried. It's the truth.
Amazing.
It's true.
Amazing. Okay, Eileen, off to you for
my turn. Okay. So I have another aria. It's shorter than the first one. And it's called Caro Mio Ben. And it's by Giuseppe Giordani, who lived from 1744 to 1798. And once again, it's an Italian love song. You are my bliss, but when you are far away, my heart is alone. Thou art my bliss, my heart is lorn when you are not there. My lover true, do not forego such cruel scorn. Do but forego such cruel scorn. Believe but this, when thou art far, my heart is lorn. So, Caro Mio Ben. Senza di te languisce il cuore. Caro mio ben, senza di te languisce il cuore. Il tuo fedel sospiro mio, cessa crudel tanto rigor, cessa crudel tanto rigor, tanto rigor. Caro mio ben, redimi me, senza di te languisce il cuore. Caro mio ben, redimi me, senza di te languisce il cuore.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Tim.
Beautiful.
Something way more familiar for the next one. Recorded probably in the 1950s, but there was a new release of it about 2 years ago with Dean Martin's voice on it, and it's called Volare. Volare, oh, cantare, oh, let's fly way up to the clouds, away from the maddening crowds. We can sing in the glow of a star that we know of, where lovers enjoy peace of mind. Let us leave the confusion and all disillusion behind. Just like birds of a feather, a rainbow together we'll find. Volare, oh, la 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 la, cantare, oh. No wonder my happy heart sings. Your love has given me wings. Your love has given me wings. Your love has given me wings. Tim. I could do more. I'll go back. Let's fly way up to the clouds, away from the maddening crowds. We can sing in the glow of a star that I know of, where lovers enjoy peace of mind. Let us leave the confusion and all disillusion behind. Just like birds of a feather, a rainbow together we'll find. Volare, oh, la 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 la, cantare, oh. No wonder my happy heart sings. Your love has given me wings. Your love has given me wings. Your love has given me wings. There I am living. Instrumental. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers. I love that you play the piano. We don't get to hear a lot of piano playing. Deborah is in here.
True.
All right, so I am going to do some Billy Joel songs. While he is not Italian, sorry everybody, it's Italian week, but I'm not doing Italian music. Jeez. So Billy Joel, he's like one of those resident artists in Madison Square Garden. He also, what's the word? He said, so he's Jewish, but he grew up in an Italian neighborhood. So that's my connection to it being Italian. So here we go. So here's my New York state of mind. Some folks like to get away and take a holiday from the neighborhood. Hop a flight to Miami Beach or to Hollywood. but I'm taking the Greyhound on a Hudson River line. I'm in a New York state of mind. I've seen all the movie stars in their fancy cars and their limousines, bed high in the Rockies under the evergreen. But I know what I'm needing. I don't waste no time. I'm in a New York state of mind. It was so easy living day by day, out of touch with the rhythm and the blues. I was also out of touch with that note. And now we need a little give and take. The New York Times, the Daily News. Comes down to reality, and it's fine with me 'cause I let it slide. Don't care if it's Chinatown or the Riverside. I don't need any reasons. I left them all behind. I'm in a New York state of mind. Oh, New York state of mind.
Nice.
Yeah, I was
Nice.
trying to find that ending chord.
Creative. Very good.
Yeah, I was like trying to find my way out of the song. Yeah. Billy Joel. I love it. Love his music. And I'm also going to sing another one of his songs. Even though it's not Jew, he's Jewish. It's not Italian. But I'm going to sing a song called "The Piano Man." Is that okay?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, good. Here we go. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. A regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He said, "Son, won't you play me a melody? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it's complete when I wore a younger man's clothes." La da 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 da, la da 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 da. Well, Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife. And he's talking to Davy, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessman slowly gets stoned. And then they're sharing a drink they call loneliness. It's better than drinking alone. La, la, da, da, da. La, da, 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 da. Sing us a song of the Piano Man. Sing us a song tonight. But we're all in the mood for a melody. And you got us feeling alright. He said, sing us a song of the Piano Man. Sing us a song tonight. We're all in the mood for a melody. And you got us feeling alright.
Bravo.
Thank you. Again, I was improvising that ending because I was like, it sounds like Pippin.
Yeah, it does. Corner of the sky, baby.
Yeah. How much time do we have? We're 58 minutes. Eileen, did you have one more? Or are we done?
I have another set.
Great. Let's do it. Go.
Okay. So the first one is from Lady and the Tramp, and it's called Bella Notte. This is a night, it's a beautiful night, and we call it Bella Notte. Look at the stars, they have stars in their eyes on this lovely Bella Notte. Take this love of your loved one. You need it about this time to keep from falling like a star when you make that dizzy climb. For this is the night. This is a night, it's a beautiful night, and they call it Bella Notte. Look at the sky, they have stars in their eyes on this lovely Bella Notte. So side by side with your loved one, you'll find enchantment here. The night will weave its magic spell when the one you love is near. For this is the night, and the heavens are right on this lovely Bella Notte. Pretty, right? Lady and the Tramp, and that's when they're I think the accordion player is playing and the dogs are about to smooch. Lady and the Tramp, yeah. So next we have, with Mr. Chris Benedict jumping in to accompany me, we have The Prayer, Carol Bayer Sager and David Foster, and it's from the movie Quest for Camelot, and it was recorded originally by Celine Dion and Andrea Bocelli. So here we go.
close. Down two. Okay.
I pray you'll be alright and watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to our place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe. I pray we'll find your light and hold it in our hearts. When stars go out each night, eternal light will shine. Let this be our prayer when shadows fill our day. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be saved. Sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza, un mondo di giustizia e di speranza. Ognuno odiava, mano suo vicino, simbolo di pace, di fraternità. We ask that life be kind and watch us from above. We hope each soul will find another soul to love. Let this be our prayer, just like every child. Need to find a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be saved. E la fede che hai acceso in noi, sento che ci salverò. Thanks, Chris.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Bravo. Bravo.
Thank you.
So beautiful. And I am not going to take away from that. That's how we're going to end this show today.
Okay, bud.
Yeah, absolutely. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Today, Italian music. Eileen did all Italian music, and I did somewhat Italian Italian music. Tutto Italiano. So next week we will be back. And Eileen, what are we doing?
We're doing songs about goodness because is it Good Friday? No, it's the week before Good Friday. Is it Good Friday? It is Good Friday. So we're doing songs about goodness, and then we'll be skipping Easter weekend, right? Yeah. Okay. And then maybe
Yeah.
we'll come back to do the Jane stuff.
Perfect. I love that. There's our theme, everybody. Yeah. So cool. Eileen, cheers to you. Cheers to everybody out there.
Cheers to
Happy
you.
Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks everybody. Thank you. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.